We have a tragic and important tale for you tonight. Popular TV show. Personality. A major development has occurred in Mark Consuelos' battle with cancer. The morning program co-host and once vibrant actor is now in critical care. Kelly Ripa, his wife of over 30 years, stays by his side during every painful hour. Her heartbreaking stand in the ICU has become an iconic symbol of the strength of love in the face of unfathomable terror. Can you tell me what went down? Just how bad is Mark's illness? When Kelly is at her most vulnerable, what does she reveal about herself? Do not go just yet. There is more to this story than meets the eye. It tells the tale of a love that perseveres through thick and thin, of faith and bravery. At first, there were only subtle indications. Soreness, weariness. When Mark had trouble falling asleep at night, he, like the rest of us, dismissed it as insignificant. However, a hidden enemy was fighting his body behind that attractive face. The world fell apart for Kelly and Mark when the doctors finally told them they had cancer. Time appeared to stand still at that very second. Kelly once stated privately, "You think you're prepared for bad news, but when it's the person you love more than life itself, nothing prepares you." Their mettle would be put to the test in ways they could never have anticipated as the conflict commenced. In the eyes of the world, Kelly Ripa has perpetually represented vitality, mirth, and happiness. She made millions of viewers giggle every morning. However, she had a secret to keep from the cameras. Her spouse's condition was deteriorating. According to Mark's friends, Kelly became his shield. Despite her public smile, she broke down in tears when they were alone at home. She kept her professional life and her position as a caregiver separate, hiding her vulnerability from the world. Unfortunately, as Mark's condition advanced, not even Kelly's extraordinary strength could prevent him from reaching a key point in his fight. Following that, the phone call no family ever hopes to get arrived. It had become worse for Mark. The intensive care unit took him in a single swift motion. Kelly hurried to his side, dropping everything. According to her loved ones, she hardly ever left her hospital room, standing guard at his side all hours of the day and night. As equipment buzzed all around them, she softly prayed, spoke words of support, and held his hand. Despite the redness from sobbing, witnesses said Kelly's eyes were determined. She was determined not to lose faith. She informed the nurses, "I'm not leaving. He's not facing this alone." But she knew in her heart that the worst was still to come. Michael, Lola, and Dwayne Ripa, the children of Consuelos Ripa, were distraught. Their father seemed untouchable to them. Seeing him so frail, hooked up to all these machines, was nearly terrible. But they came together as one. At the hospital, they took turns visiting their mother and father, reassuring her and expressing their love to him in whispers. "Dad always told us to be strong," Michael remarked at one point. "We must now demonstrate to him what we have learned from him." The family sobbed and prayed together behind the locked doors of the intensive care unit. On the outside, though, they did their best to keep quiet, thinking only of their father and his dignity as they attempted to keep his struggle hidden. Up to this point, Hollywood was shocked to hear that Mark's cancer battle had progressed to a serious stage. The shock was palpable among his longtime viewers of All My Children and, later, beside Kelly on Live. Many others expressed their love through social media. Everyone from co-stars to adversaries halted to send prayers. That Mark wasn't your average celebrity was proven by it. Many people considered him family. But beyond the public outcry of sympathy, Kelly encountered a more brutal truth. The fact that her husband's life was in jeopardy meant that no amount of consolation could ease his fears. Kelly made an unprecedented and deeply moving public confession. Repressing her emotions, she admitted, "I am unsure of how to handle this situation without him." She and Mark spent decades together. On screen, off screen, in every meaning of the word, partners. "I couldn't bear the idea of being without him." There was more to her request than merely empathy. They prayed for their family to be surrounded by love, strength, and a strong faith. She wanted viewers to know that there is a genuine family fighting real struggles behind every happy face they see on TV. It was Kelly's method of revealing her darkest fears to the world. There was a little but significant turning point after days of waiting. Insightful doctors started to notice glimmerings of improvement that gave them reason to be hopeful. After what felt like an eternity, Kelly was able to let out a breath. "Keep fighting," she said as she bent down to kiss his forehead. "We still have a lot of time left on this planet." There was no recovery. Although it served as a reminder, it did not conclude the conflict. A glimmer of hope can emerge from the depths of despair. But there was still that nagging mystery. Would Mark's physical abilities suffice? Mark Consuelos' cancer fight takes a crucial turn, and fans are shocked by Kelly Ripa's dramatic vigil at the intensive care unit. The iconic couple, the adored TV host and her husband Mark Consuelos, have stood as an inspiration for generations. Their love has never been more tested than it is now, though, as life takes an unexpected and tragic turn. After previously keeping their personal lives under wraps, the couple is now dealing with Mark's cancer battle, which has garnered a lot of attention. Fans all over the globe were stunned to hear about Mark's serious condition. In addition to his fame from Riverdale and All My Children, Mark Consuelos has long been beloved by fans of the show. Because of his magnetic personality and undeniable chemistry with Kelly Ripa, he quickly became a fan favorite. Behind their public personalities, though, they have been coping with Mark's cancer diagnosis, a deeply personal and terrible issue. Kelly, who has been supportive of her husband during his treatment, was spotted outside the intensive care unit in a vulnerable state, holding a tissue as she struggled to keep her calm. Her expression betrayed her emotional state. Her eyes conveyed the depth of her suffering. Anyone who has followed Kelly and Mark's romance for any length of time can empathize with their pain. Kelly, who is often the epitome of composure and professionalism, looked genuinely distressed by the seriousness of the situation, which served as a sobering reminder that cancer may strike even the most resilient families. Kelly and Mark had previously chosen to remain quiet about their personal issues, including Mark's cancer diagnosis. The pair felt compelled to share their journey with the public when Mark's condition got critical and the situation deteriorated. Kelly acknowledged the emotional toll this ordeal has taken on her and Mark in a touching social media statement in which she expressed her appreciation for the fans' outpouring of love and support. "We are incredibly grateful for all of your love and prayers," she said. "In the midst of this challenging period, it means everything to us. We have faith in Mark and his strength, but it will not be easy. As we work through this, we ask that you please keep us in your prayers." An accompanying photo of the pair from a happier period showed their eternal love for each other and was included with the post. Many fans left heartfelt remarks, praying for Kelly and Mark and offering words of encouragement. The unbreakable tie between Kelly and Mark has been evident to all who have witnessed their relationship develop over the years. They first crossed paths in the late 90s and tied the knot in 1996. Since then, they've built a family of 3, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin. Even though they're famous, they've kept their personal lives, including their families, under wraps. They have been an inspiration to many with their love story, and their commitment to one another has shown through in all of their public appearances. Mark has had Kelly's unwavering support as he fights this health catastrophe. She has spoken frankly about the mental and emotional toll of caring in interviews, saying that it is among the hardest things to do to watch a loved one struggle for survival. However, Mark's steadfast supporter Kelly, who is renowned for her tenacity, remains by his side during his whole therapy. Many people, including fans and coworkers, have rallied around Mark despite the fact that his diagnosis is still up in the air. Several famous people and public personalities have turned to social media to offer their condolences and support, with many praising the couple's courage and resilience. The fans have also come together to support Kelly and Mark, sending them encouraging messages and letting them know they have plenty of fans. Kelly keeps hoping, even though Mark's health is critical and the days go by. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' love for each other will carry them through any challenges that may come their way on their path together. Their love for one another has endured through thick and thin, and their unbreakable bond is proof that love can triumph over all odds. Kelly and Mark have been through a lot together, and their love has gotten them through this tough time. Their followers are hoping that they will come out on top, bound together by the love that has been their rock.